Alright guys, good evening. This is Tricklow from tricklow.com. I'm here tonight because basically I wanted to do something a little weird. Today I decided, you know what, I'm having a few issues with my database and my blog and they're not tying in right. Sometimes for me, I just want, you know what, I just want a fresh start. I've been procrastinating about this blog and not getting it started off and saying I'm going to do it. But I thought what a really good thing to do would be to actually do a blog post with a video showing you if I was to start a WordPress blog today, what would be the first few things I would do, how would I set it up, and what should you do? Because there's a lot of different bloggers out there saying, oh, you just start a blog, you do this, you do that, you do the other, and then you come across WordPress, you've got it installed and you don't even know where to begin or what should you do. So first of all, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run through the first steps of what I do with every single blog that I install right now. And this will get you started and going in the right direction. First thing I usually do is I will immediately install the plugin Jetpack. It's a plugin that's done by WordPress, and you really need to do that. So I'm going to head over to the plugins menu and I'm going to go add new right here. And right here, there's always right there's Jetpack by WordPress.com. This plugin does a hell of a lot of things. It's going to give you the ability to have your blog on your cell phone, so you can actually see your stats every single day. You can reply to comments. You can approve them from your phone. And it does keep a lot of stats, a lot of useful information, and it also ties up with a couple other things, and I'll go through those in a minute. So for now, let's go to right here, Jetpack by WordPress.com. I'm going to install that plugin, and that's the first thing I always do every single time. And then once that's installed, it just takes a few seconds. I will then go ahead and activate it. So just click on activate right there, get that moving, get that going. Okay, now you get the opportunity to set up Jetpack. We're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and I thought this is going to take me to WordPress.com. If you don't already have a WordPress.com account, you should set one up. What it's going to do is use your email address that you usually have. Now, in many of the other blog posts I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you why you should have a Gmail account. I always use my Gmail account for this. So I'm going to go ahead right now. I don't need to set up a new account because I already have one. So on here, usually it says log into your WordPress.com account to set up Jetpack. Okay. I thought it actually used to invite you to open up a new WordPress account, but if you have one already, here we go. I just use my password. I guess I don't even know my password, so that's awesome of me. Nope, I still don't know it. I guess that's the one. Okay, cool. All right, so this is going to complete the setup, and I'm going to approve that. And now that ties this Tricklow blog into my WordPress.com account, and it will tie it all together, and I'll be able to get stats. And when I log in on my cell phone and open up the app, I'm going to see this website there. I'll get more to that in other blog posts, but anyways, first thing you ever do when you set up a WordPress blog, for me, is Jetpack right away. I don't use any of these features on the personal, premium, or professional levels. I'm sure they're useful. I just don't want to pay $99 a year. I have other things that I use that will do all these things anyway. So I don't use those. You're welcome to do them. I'm sure they're useful for some, but I don't pay for them. I don't have millions of dollars at my disposal to do that. So I'm going to start with 3 free. And then it should be hooked up. And I'm going to then go activate recommended features, because I can't be bothered to choose different ones and say what I want, what I don't want. They're all really good things to have. They're all things you're going to need. So now you're going to see all the stats. These are the stats from my site over the last couple weeks. And as you can see, what this helps do is block malicious attacks and a few other things. So now that I have this one done, now I'm going to go back into my plugins again. See right here, click on the plugins. It's going to take you to your installed plugins. The first thing I like to do right at this moment, every single time, is I'm going to delete this Hello Dolly. It's some weird plugin that WordPress have that for some reason you would want to have words from the Hello Dolly song, lyrics from that on your admin screen and on there. I don't know. Anyway, I just say goodbye Dolly and get rid of it. It's kind of cute, but it's not necessary. Okay, so Jetpack set up, and now I'm going to set up this Akismet anti-spam. So what this does is this plugin tries to protect your blog from spam in the comments and things like that, which I've always used Akismet from day one. It does definitely block those out. So I'm going to go ahead now, after I've activated Jetpack, to activate Akismet, and you'll see why in a minute. Set up your Akismet account. We're going to click on that right up here. And what it'll do is we'll set it up. If you go here, right here, connect with Jetpack. That's why we put the Jetpack in first, because trying to do it the other way is a little technical and pointless, and just easier just to connect it with Jetpack. That takes a few moments. Now Akismet is protecting my site from spam. Happy blogging. Cool. There's my API key. I don't need to upgrade it. I'm going to leave it on the basic thing here. Now what I'm going to do is, even though on this domain I already have a malware scanner that automatically scans my site for malware, I think daily, I'm still going to go ahead and install one that is, I guess I need to update that one. So yeah, if you get this warning here saying that you need to update the plugin, go ahead and update it. I'll just do that automatically. That's done. Now, like I said, I'm going to go for an anti-malware plugin. Over the last while, I've used a few different ones. The one that seems to work for me the most and doesn't interfere with my server or anything else is this one called Sucuri. That's S-U-C-U-R-I. So if you type in Sucuri up here in the keywords, you'll see that this comes up: Sucuri, security, auditing, malware scanner, and security hardening. I'm going to go ahead and click install now. All right, so it's installed. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. Now I'm going to set this up. Okay, what you're going to see here is now in this bottom corner, I now have a dashboard for my security. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the dashboard and go into that. Okay, so right now this takes a few minutes to start to do. You'll see that right here it says loading. Just kind of, I guess you could wait a minute, but what I like to do is just get on with things and keep moving. What is this here? Akismet and privacy. Okay. Okay. I'm going to enable that. Anyways, so now you'll see things that are starting to pop up in the dashboard here. See, it says the site is clean. We're not blacklisted. Okay, these are all my core WordPress files are correct. Good, because I just installed it. There wouldn't be any reason for them not to be. But now I'm going to go ahead and see this gray link up here. It says generate API key. You need to do that. I'm going to do it with my email. Enable DNS lookups on startup. I agree to yeah, and just hit submit. What this does is allows okay, I guess because I've done this before, I need to go ahead and just do it again. So anyways, what I'm going to do is just pull up my API key and type that in. because it sent me an email telling me that I shouldn't have done that. No big deal. Pardon me, people, we're having technical difficulties. Why won't this work? Okay, I guess this time it worked. It gave me a new API key. Anyways, if you've never set up WordPress before, you won't come across this issue. I set up websites, every other day. So, I probably set this website up before and it's gotten confused because of that. Anyway, I'm going to go to my dashboard now. And now this here has disappeared up here and it's saying everything is good. All right. There's not much I need to set up on this here. I'm not going to go into too many details. Scanner, it's already scanned. Just want to get it set up for now and we're good. Okay, first thing now I would do is go to my themes. Nope. Let me go to, they always have a post. Yeah, posts. I'm going to delete the post. They always have a hello world post. I don't want that. So I'm going to put that in the trash. Pages I'm not going to care about because there's a few things going on here. I don't really need to worry about too much. But then the next thing I would probably do, just real quick, I'm going to show you how the themes are. Right now, it's running the basic 2017 theme. And that's good. That's the first few things I would do just to get everything set up. Now, if I decide to go visit the site, if I hold down the control key, it opens it up in another tab. I don't like it when it's in the same tab. So here you go. I have this set up, just another WordPress site, blah, blah, blah. Now what I would do is jump into the settings of the website real quick and just change a few key things that I think need to be changed right away. But what I'm going to do is end this video here, and then we're going to go into that in another video, just simply because this is just the first thing I would do when I set up a blog. If I've got nothing else that I need to do today, those are the first few things I would do right away. I would set up Jetpack, I would get a Kismet going, and I would put the security on the malware so that I know my site is safe and secure and I can come back and work on this tomorrow. And that's probably what I'll do. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll start changing the settings. So I'll do another video then and we'll go from there. This could just take a few minutes. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to, you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be awesome. Trying to get a lot of things off the ground here. This is pretty much just the first ever video I'm really doing on this subject. Even though I've been doing this for many years, it's just something I figured, hey, you know what, let's help people to do this the right way, because lots of other bloggers would tell you how to set up a blog, but they don't tell you anything about the technical side. So we'll do those things are done. Tomorrow I'll show you the settings that you need to have and start going into a few other things too. Thanks very much.